In the late hours of the night, a man named Taylor finds himself alone in his girlfriend's home, eagerly pulling out his phone to document an unusual occurrence. For the first time, he's experiencing the nighttime sounds that his girlfriend claims to hear regularly but has never captured on video. Suddenly, he picks up the sound of footsteps shuffling back and forth from the upper level of the house.
My front camera is smashed, but I'm here at my girlfriend's house by myself. She always says it's haunted because it sounds like somebody is walking around upstairs. I've never heard it until now. I always say it's not haunted because the house is a little old. But it legit sounds like there's somebody upstairs. I will swing on a ghost, or if it's a person, I don't care. Who's up there? Oh my god, they're like at the top of the stairs. Come down these stairs and I will swing on you, I promise.
Then, in a deeply unsettling moment, he hears what sounds like quickened footsteps making their way down the stairs toward him. True to his word, he charged at the shadowy presence approaching him, though he lost his footing in the process. He instinctively keeps filming, hopeful that more might unfold. Unfortunately for him, the only thing that follows is silence, though the earlier noises seem to have ceased. What stands out about this situation is that, while many would choose to flee from supernatural events, it's intriguing to witness someone take a different approach. Some might argue that confronting a ghost isn't the wisest choice, yet it's refreshing to see a reaction that strays from the norm.
He was riding his horse at night when he sees this. One night a man was riding his horse while it was very dark outside. He often went on night rides with his horse as he found it to be quite refreshing. But on one particular night, he would start hearing some creepy sounds that even his horse couldn't ignore. So he decides to start recording. By the end of this, the man would never ride late at night ever again.
Pancho, quieto. Oh, quieto. Cuando llegué se escuchaban los coyotes y se oyó algo diferente a los coyotes. Pero yo también estoy bien espantado. Oh, acabo de escuchar algo. No sé qué ha de haber pasado, qué pasó, no sé qué era eso. Esos lamentos, no sé. La verdad no lo sé.
His horse suddenly stops in its tracks, not wanting to proceed any further, as if it could sense something was amiss.
Oye. Está alguien llorando. No sé qué sea.
Not heeding the warnings from his horse, he decides to continue traveling further, and that's when things become truly horrifying.
Oh, Pancho, quieto. Uy. Oye. Oh, quieto. Oye, lamento. ¿Qué es eso? Quieto, Pancho. Quieto, Pancho. Quieto. Quieto. Uno. Quieto, Pancho. Corre, 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 Pancho. Corre, Pancho, corre, Pancho. Pancho, oye, no le meto, oye. Pancho, Pero la verdad, eso era algo. Venías a mí. ¿Qué es eso? Oh, 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 oh.
Finally realizing that he's not alone and something is out here with him, he begins to get extremely frightened. And that's when he sees this.
¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso? No manches. No. Pancho, corre. Corre. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Dónde está? Esto no es bueno, ya no está. Ya mejor me voy. Oye, oye.
He hears wailing sounds and a whisper coming from nowhere. Then shortly after he sees a figure in all white, off in the distance. But as he gets startled and pans the camera away for a mere second, the figure is somehow really close now. Even creepier when he points his flashlight right at it. There doesn't appear to be a head or anything lighting up. Not looking to stay around, he turns and gets out of there. Not looking to stay any longer, he turns around and gets out of there. He says after this day, he'll never night ride again.
On his Twitter account, Gust mentions that he was traveling from Surabaya, Indonesia to Bali and happened to be the first passenger to board an otherwise vacant aircraft. While he was getting on the plane, he decided to film a clip to share with his wife. However, when he reviewed the recording later, he noticed something quite unsettling. A shadowy, indistinct silhouette seems to be shifting in one of the seats. Strangely, when Gustadin walks past that seat, it is completely unoccupied. His video has amassed over 14 million views, provoking numerous viewers to speculate whether the mysterious figure could be the spirit of someone who had passed away. What do you think about this eerie occurrence?
These are some of the scariest pictures I've seen on Reddit today. Starting off strong with an absolutely terrifying phantom of some kind. The background story to this one is that this woman's friend was taking a selfie of her and her new dog. She says they were home alone and she was taking pictures to put on Facebook. The door thing that is in front leads out to the backyard where there is a pool. So there's nothing blocking the door, but there's something in front of the exit to the pool. So here's what I think. I think she was stealing her parents' blind, doing bad for herself, and I honestly think it's due to her negative behavior. It's got a hold on people, and now I see why. This photo is very real. Now, I don't know about this being manifested by bad behavior, but even if it is, this is absolutely terrifying. Next is one of my favorite ghost pictures of all time, taken at a super haunted Scottish castle. The caption of this one says, "Creepy ghost picture taken at a Scottish castle that is still convincing experts," taken in 2009. The castle, a ruined fortress dating back to the 14th century, stands on a remote headland near North Berwick. It was badly damaged in an attack by Oliver Cromwell's forces in 1651. And the photo was taken by Christopher Atchison. So from the comments and what I've read about this photo, there was supposed to be nobody inside of the castle at this time, so this is completely and totally a ghost. At least I think so. But I want to know what you think. And next we have a ghost little girl. The caption of this one says, Myrtle Plantation Ghost. Images were taken seconds apart. Safe to say there was no visible child wearing a pink bonnet and long sleeves with our small tour group. Plus, it was 90+ degrees outside, so hoods and sleeves weren't happening. First image is side by side next to our larger of both. So yeah, of course this could be an actual person, but something about the bonnet and the clothes coming from what seems to be an older era is pretty convincing to me. But what do you think? Do you think this is paranormal, or do you think it was somebody else on the tour? Let me know.